whether we spell it as S-W-A-G-G-E-R or as we have now put it at S-W-A-G-A, which is actually the Yoruba, spelling of swagger. I am happy because if there is anything that has been absent in our politics, it's swagger. I don't know how we came about this challenge. It could be because of the amount of education which we do have in the Southwest. But one thing is for sure, if we are to move forward as a people, we must demonstrate a lot of swagger. I have been quite concerned, as many other patriotic citizens, as to what has happened to us as a people. I remember during the indigenization decree, because of the advantage of our people in education, we virtually took control of the economy of this country. Be it in banking, be it in industry, be it in commerce, be it in the media, name it. But I'm not particularly sure that today we can beat our chest and say that we have done well in one of those areas that I've mentioned. Say people like Bola, Ahmed, Tinubu, I don't know any other media organization that will be able to stand to what we have in this country today. We are all virtually in the hands of our brothers, especially in the South. When you look at economy, it is not totally different, especially in the area of banking. We are virtually at the mercy of a number of our brothers in the South and maybe Southeast. Once upon a time, one of the biggest banks in our country is called National Bank and Gbenga Bank and things like that. But today we hear of other names like Fidelity, like Zenith, and so on and so forth. They are not in our hands. And you can go on and on and on and on. One thing that you can also notice is that in the structure of government, we cannot blame our parents. Because when I was schooling, like many of you, what our parents will tell us to do is to go and study professionalism, be an architect, an engineer, a lawyer, and maybe later an accountant. People who study social sciences and sociology, public political science, were derided. And many of us were encouraged to go into the private sector, work in UAC, start our business, and that was the trajectory. But we have since found out that some people who had better swagger at that point in time encourage their siblings to go into the army, the air force, the customs, immigration. Whereas our people will say, immigration, lawyer. Now, those people are the ones who have taken the control of our country. And sometimes I used to make jest of some of our businessmen. And if you look at it carefully, that is why I say we don't need to have swagger. If you look at it carefully, you'll find out that the most successful businessmen in Nigeria today are friends of government. And you will also look and find out that anyone who steps out of line can become history in terms of the challenges of his business. So that is the strength of swagger, which unfortunately we have not exhibited enough despite our education. So I think the time has come, and I'm very, very happy and excited that maybe finally we will get it right. Without any doubt, the biggest challenge for our people is simply that we do not know how to join hands and work for ourselves. Rather, we continue to talk about what people now call PhD. Pull him down. With due respect, my own opinion is that there is no perfect human being. What we need to do in doing the psychoanalysis of our people is to look at the pro and con. 50% is pass mark. And once we can persuade ourselves that somebody has scored more than 50% or maybe 60%, then that person should be given serious consideration. I have no doubt in my mind that the principal of this organization, as exposed by Senator Adeyeye, has scored pass mark. What we need to do is to be strategic. Power, they say, is not served a la carte. And I'm not so sure anybody in this room think that some people will slowly, voluntarily hand over power. It does not happen that way in history. Everybody must find a way of agitating. The beauty of the Yoruba nation is that we are not known for violent agitation. We know what some people did in some other locations, agitated and got what they wanted. But we have the power of the gab, we have our brain, we are very sophisticated. The only thing that I think we have not exhibited enough of is swagger. And now that swagger has finally come, I want to thank you all sincerely. By the special grace of God, with swagger, working with other similar organizations, we will get to the promised land. Thank you very much.